Well, hello there, beautiful people. It's me, Jazzy Mack, and today I have a couple of different work from home opportunities, and these are going to be for no phones. I know you all hate the phones, so we're going to get into a work from home opportunity for Toyota, and then we're also going to get into another work from home opportunity that is going to be strictly chat support. So for all of you, moms or people that just kind of need like a part-time job that you can do with your kids in the background, this is going to be perfect for you all. So let's go ahead and hop into that first opportunity. Now, this first opportunity is going to be for a company called Airsculpt. And what they basically do is like body imaging corrections or whatever for people that want to like air sculpt different parts of their body to like tighten up those areas. And so what they're ultimately looking for is someone to do their chat support. So this job is going to be a live chat representative for the elite body sculpture team. So it says our ideal representative is an individual with outstanding communication skills, a passion for excellence, and being comfortable working in a fast-paced environment. But some of the things that you should have a little bit of experience with is managing chat-based conversations in real time. You'll probably have a couple of different chats that you'll kind of be like alternating between as you answer questions about scheduling and as you answer questions about, how to sign up, or for those people that are interested in learning more information. So you're going to do this 100% with chat. Fully chat. These are no phones. It's not email or anything like that. So they're saying that they want you to have a year of experience in some type of sales position, a customer support position, or any type of remote position. Be able to type 60 words per minute. Have a little bit of experience with Microsoft Office and Google Suite. And if you are bilingual, that is going to be a plus. You'll make a little bit more money if you are bilingual. So that's going to be it for what they really require for you to have. So any type of customer support, some of you have worked in like patient scheduling, that sort of stuff. Even if it was just help desk support, that is going to still be relevant experience. And they do have really cool benefits like 100% paid medical, dental, vision, that sort of stuff, vacation and sick time. And yes, they do provide the equipment. So I want to emphasize that this is not something that you're going to have to go out and buy equipment for or anything like that. And they don't have any sort of like restrictions on the internet speeds or anything like that. From the looks of it, you can probably do this with Wi-Fi. I know that a lot of you like to, be kind of like mobile with your computer. I don't think you can do this outside of the USA. You're going to have to be in the US, but the great thing is you can use Wi-Fi. You don't have to have that hard connection. So that's going to be really awesome for those of you that just want a little bit more freedom, but you may have, kids and that sort of thing. So this job is going to be down below in the description box. And yes, I have done the resume for this already. I've pre-filled the resume for this. Now let's go ahead and hop into our Toyota experience that you're going to have for the Toyota role. But wait, you all know I got to do my shout outs because Tamia's at Jazzy. I just got hired with Progressive. Starting pay is $21 and it's $23 after 7 p.m. I start the second week of April in case anyone is waiting to apply. The process is a little long, so I provided a timeline. And if you want to look at that timeline, go back to Tamia's comment and you'll see it. But congratulations to you, Tamia. This just shows that like if you're patient, like sometimes these things can be a little lengthy, but that doesn't mean that the opportunity has passed you by. So congratulations, Tamia. And then Chanel said, hey, I was hired for the Delta remote position as well because you shared it. I start March 13th. Thank you so much. I'm really excited about that because Chanel just completed her first full week at Delta, and the Delta job is hiring again. So make sure that you go and check out the work from home Delta Airlines position. And then Pootie also started at the Delta work from home position as well. So congrats to you. And then Destiny went through the Delta process. I think that was for a flight attendant. And we just had so many other people that are just starting these roles, but you all are like rock stars. Y'all make me proud. Congratulations to everybody that just started either this week or last week. You guys are awesome. So I'm super proud of you. So let's hop into the Toyota position, because Toyota is going to be something that looks amazing on your resume. Like once you get Toyota on your resume, you literally can go work for anybody. Okay. So the position that they are hiring for is going to be a workforce management forecast analyst position. Here is the job number 102-08104. Okay, so let's go ahead and click on this position and let's get into it. So it says that they are looking for a workforce management forecast analyst. That is a fancy pants word for like a scheduler and someone that can kind of determine how much staff they're going to need to fill certain positions. So I like to use the call center example. Let's say there was a call center that ordinarily needed 100 agents. Well, perhaps the call volume has picked up. There are more people calling in. So the workforce analyst would say, okay, instead of 100 agents, we're going to need 120. So we're going to allow some people to get some overtime. So that would be one of the responsibilities that the workforce analyst is going to do. So it says that they maintain staffing and headcount, and they provide analysis regarding the staffing levels and the efficiency of those levels. So if you've ever done like any sort of like scheduling, maybe you were a patient coordinator where you set patients up to come into the office. Maybe you even did event management or project management, and you were responsible for determining how much materials you needed, or how many people were needed to set up the wedding, or how many people were needed to set up for a party. These are going to be very, very specific skills that would go perfectly into a role like this. So it is a bonus, but not required, just a bonus. If you've got any sort of SQL experience, you know, running queries, that sort of stuff, any sort of like analytical, if you're good like with Excel spreadsheets, that's going to obviously be great. Some of the other things that you might have experience with would be like Total View or IEX, which are just database tools that you use when you're doing staffing or determining how much staff you need for something. But remember that Toyota isn't just some mom and pop company. It's like a full global operation. So training will be provided. Equipment is going to be provided. What you need to possess is a can-do attitude and to know some like fun facts about Toyota. So when they ask you about Toyota, you can say, yeah, I know that Toyota was established in 1937 and that there's an actual city in Japan called Toyota. And, you know, things of that nature, and just talk about how enthusiastic you are about, you know, the brand itself, how it's one of the most reliable vehicles on the planet, and, you know, that sort of stuff. So I do have the resume available for this position as well. I've done some interview questions that I guess I'll share them with you all now. So let's just do this. So this is just a little bit of prep. I will put these in the resume subscription for those of you that want to do more of like a deep dive. But some of the questions you may be asked are going to be, what do you know about Toyota? Have you ever owned one? You know, things of that nature. It would be nice if you familiarize yourself with the mission statement and the value statement. Okay, so you may want to grab a screenshot of that. And again, the fun facts of where it's HQ'd at in Toyota, Japan. The CEO is Akira Toyoda. Okay. And we've done these questions before, the tell me about yourself and walk me through your resume. I did that in the previous Home Depot video. So if you want like a refresher on that, check out the Home Depot video. That's where I answered these questions in depth. Along with like, what is your greatest strength and weakness? That's definitely going to be a question that you'll want to brush up on. So that's also in that previous Home Depot video. But one thing you need to remember about Toyota is they're going to ask questions using the STAR method. STAR stands for situation, task, action, and result. So you want to state what the situation was, what the task was that you were assigned to do, what action you took, and how you saved the day, which is going to be the result. And they may mention how Toyota loves to hire within. So they may ask you questions like, how do you see yourself? How long do you want to work for Toyota? Or what sort of growth would you like to see within your career at Toyota? So you could say, well, I like to start off in workforce management, but it will be really amazing to be able to grow into a role as a human resource business partner so that I can have more of an impact on how things are being run for our employees and for our or you can say for your incoming employees, or you can talk about the onboarding process and just things that you would love to see happen within your career while you're at Toyota. They love ambitious people, and they love people that have kind of like these 5-year plans. So make sure you're taking that into account as you craft your answers, and talk and kind of use that to intertwine it with what you've done so far in your previous experience. And then, of course, the tell me about a time where you missed a deadline. You're going to be asked that question. I also talked about that in the previous Home Depot video. And what do you do to keep yourself motivated? You can say, well, I am a part of a couple of different LinkedIn groups. I have mentors. And sometimes when I feel a little bit down, I like to talk to my mentor, and they kind of give me a motivational prep talk, especially if I'm feeling a little bit clueless about what I want to do with my career or what I want to do in my personal life. And so I think it's great to have accountability partners when you start to not feel motivated. But other things that motivate me are, knowing that I'm going to go on a family vacation at the end of the year, or, knowing that once I hit a fitness goal, I can buy a new outfit for myself or a new pair of shoes. So those are going to be things that they're looking for to see what kind of personality you ultimately have, and if you actually possess, any ambition that would carry over into your role at work. And then why should we hire you for the job? I've answered this question before. The 80-20 rule is going to be where you talk 80% about your professional accolades, and then 20% of that response can be more personality based. Okay. So I've answered this question before in the previous Home Depot video. So make sure you check that out. And then I've got some questions here that you might want to ask the hiring manager to show some enthusiasm, right? Different characteristics for an ideal employee. What does training look like? What's the worst part of your job? And what would you change about the company, or what would you change about this team? So, good luck to you all. I have to dash off to go and pick up my son, but congratulations to everybody that has landed a job so far. Let me know if you have any questions about this. The resume templates are down below in the description box. And until the next time, I will see you in the next video. Bye.